morning everyone. Casey with CX Mods. I apologize, I am getting over a cold, but I figured we'd get started on the next installation video sooner than later since it's pretty easy. As you can see, I've got some wiring sitting in front of me, and what this wiring is going to achieve is it is going to allow the inner portion of the taillights on a RAV4 to act as brake lights during the day. So currently the outer portion of the lights are the only brake lights along with the third brake light, but this harness is going to piggyback off the third brake light signal, and then we're going to add some additional wiring to allow the inner portion of the taillights to light up as brake lights. So when you open the packaging, you're going to kind of not know what's what, so I'm going to go over all that now. So here's a close-up of the wiring. This long wire here, this is going to be the signal wire from the third brake light. So this is going to plug into the smallest piggyback harness we have here, and the end with the two wires is going to plug into the third brake light piggyback harness, and then these two wires are going to come down into the taillight piggyback harnesses. So these will plug into the existing taillight wiring, and then you've got the signal wire off of the piggyback harness there, and that's where those two plugins will go into. And then the last two harnesses we have are going to go behind the rear panels on both sides of the RAV4. They just plug into the factory wiring. No other harnesses or anything required there. I'm gonna get changed and then we'll go outside and get started. Before we get started, I'm going to show you how the taillights operate before we install the harness. So we need to remove all this plastic off to get behind the hatch to where we can install the harness. So we'll get started there. We'll remove the handles, covers first, and behind there are going to be two 10mm on both sides. Now I'm going to start from the front and then work my way down. Now you're going to unplug your third brake light harness and plug in your piggyback harness. And then you'll grab your signal wire, so the side with the two wires coming off of it. So you're done there. So now you'll go to the back hatch, and it's going to be the middle looking connector out of all the three options here. And you'll plug in the piggyback harness here. Same thing for the other side. So now you can run the signal wire from the third brake light to each of these harnesses. And now you'll just want to secure the wiring up the sides. So for the harnesses on the behind the panels, you just need to pop out this clip here. And I am on the passenger side. And you'll pull back this panel here. And then this plug right here, unplug that. You may need to grab a flathead to get on the clip a little better. Now that you've got that out, just need to plug in one of the two harnesses in the back. Push clip back in. Same thing goes for the other side. The harness is right. See if I can get a better angle. The plug on this side is going to be right here. Let's see that. Plug your harness in. Before I tidy up the install on the inside, I'm going to test it just to make sure it's working correctly. Now that I've got the harness routed and secured where I want it, I'll put the paneling back. That's it. So that's all it takes to install the taillight wiring harness. It adds a level of visibility during the day that you don't have before, now that the inside of the taillight operates as a brake light as well. I'm actually going to do a night comparison as well to give you a better idea, because right now we have direct sunlight on the taillights, so it's not as easy to see, but that is definitely the ideal situation where you want to have that center taillight used as a brake light. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to email us at sales@cxmods.com or find us on social media and message us there. Thanks for watching.